Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
Well, look at that. Pop right up on the graphic of Billy there. Sorry about that, Billy. There we go. Oh, look, right on Billy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Huntsville. Our folks, our main camera's broken today, and so it is going to be on Billy the entire time today. So there's nothing I can really do about that. So it's going to be very awkward this morning, and we apologize sincerely for having to put Billy on here the entire time.
And we are not responsible for your medical bills.
You know what's funny about all this? I'm just joking. There we go. Welcome in.
I was about to say, I can see myself in the other.
Good morning. How's everybody?
So that's not the main camera?
That's your camera. Yeah. See?
So because I'm fat, I got the bigger camera?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it that. I'd just call it pleasantly polite, is why you have that camera. Because you're a pleasantly polite guy, Billy. Pleasantly.
Plump.
Good morning. Welcome in. Here we are, episode 194 here on Good Morning Huntsville. It's Dumpling Friday.
That's almost 200.
200 coming up soon. When is 200? Is that going to be you, Billy? Because if today is 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, it's going to be Karen Denman on Monday. It's going to be the 29th will be our 200th episode.
Well,
I think technically it would actually be next Thursday, but since the numbering system got off.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I was like, and you know when it happened halfway through when we were probably at episode 70 or something. And there was no way, because I'd already published everything. I wasn't about to go back and change the numbers on everything.
No.
I mean, it was a huge deal. It almost broke the show. We almost shut it down. We decided, one fatal flaw like that and we're done.
It could be catastrophic. Yeah.
It wasn't good at all. Hey, there's something here today. You know what, Billy? Don't let folks know what this is. But there's something.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
See, this is why I liked it. There's something wrong with this image this morning. So for those of you on Spirit Radio FM, you're not going to be able to participate.
It could be a contest.
Yeah, it could be. I'm not giving away $100 again.
It could be take Billy to lunch.
You know what we need to do, Billy? Here's what I'm going to offer. If somebody figures this out, Billy and I will take you, my treat, Hello Huntsville's treat, will take you to Grand Buffet. Does that sound like a good one?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we will.
Absolutely.
If you figure out what this is why I love this show. You never know what's going to happen.
I can't do it today, but Monday's looking real promising.
Sometime next week, maybe Monday, we will take you one person. We're not taking your whole office, only one of you. We will take you.
Are you going to let them get a drink?
No. Well, how much is the water?
The water free. I think the drinks like.
The sodas are like $6 or something.
Oh, that's where they get you.
Yeah.
I'll cover the soda.
Okay, Billy will cover the soda.
I got Greg's credit card. I'll pay for your Coke.
He'll cover the soda, and I'll cover the buffet. Yeah. And if you figure out what's wrong with something here in a minute, okay, we'll show it here in just a little bit. But there's going to be something today that if you figure out what is wrong, we're going to take you to Grand Buffet next week, courtesy of Hello Huntsville and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We'll have that in a minute. I'll let you know what it is. We want to welcome you in. Great show lined up today. Before we get started, want to welcome all of you. Please let us know that you're out here this morning and what you're thankful for. It is a fabulous Friday. We are so gracious to be with you this morning. We would not be able to be here downtown in our studio without the generous support of Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers. For all of your custom jewelry need, check him out online at elliotsjewelers.com, and he will take great care of you. Just shared a post last night of some beautiful jewelry that Elliot has, so please make sure you support our local business partners. Also, a big thanks to Paul Oley of the Gallery for providing the space, and we would not be here on a Friday without the generous support of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
I'm worried about Sam.
Billy Cauthen. Billy, what are you digging through here, man? Look, this is my treasure trove. People don't realize.
There has been an assault.
Whoa, hold on.
At 1201 University Avenue, if we could get some type of law enforcement here.
Can you make sure that the Elliot's Jewelers logo stays prominently displayed there, Billy, if you don't mind?
I was digging for body parts.
Well, here's what happened. You had this cup in front of it.
That's a pretty cup.
It is, man. It's glass, too.
Yeah,
look at that.
yeah.
Tricks you. What are you looking for in here, by the way, Billy?
I noticed that our good buddy Sam had been assaulted.
You missed this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who he owed money to or what, but I mean, they cut him at the elbow.
Yeah. We've been talking about it this week on the show.
I thought the mafia went for your knees.
Well, the glue, someone said, you need to glue that thing better. I said, the glue's perfect. Every time he's fallen, it's a different area that's broken. And what happens is my cord of the headphone gets stuck on him sometimes and rips him off the table. And
I mean, he's already disabled on a cane, and you assault the guy.
He was already leaning back, too.
God.
So, yeah.
He got that lean.
He's got that lean. For those of you that can't see the video, we're talking about our generous Sam Houston statue that we have on our table here. It's become a staple and a hallmark of this show.
And to Elliot and Paul Oley, I apologize because I know this is normally where he gives y'all a shout out, and I just kind of stole the thunder.
Well, that's all right. Sam stole it, so it's okay. We'll keep
Look at him. He's still leaning. Poor guy. He's probably in shock.
Dude, that's a major lean.
There's no bandages on that. You're just free.
Look at this. You know, I've noticed this with my eye, but I've never noticed this on a camera. Look at this lean, Billy. This dude is going way back. What's the point? What's the point of the cane if you're gonna? I mean, it doesn't provide any support because he was leaning backwards. Hold on, Billy. I got an idea.
Hey,
here we go. We just put the cane on the backside of him.
Where do you get those? You get those at the Statue Visitor Center? Can you you think you can hook us up with a replacement? You know somebody?
There you go, Billy.
Leah Lineback's in studio here from Sweet Caroline's, and she knows a guy that knows a guy that could.
Yeah, we'll get the homie hookup. But there you go. We got the back lean going on this morning. All right,
that's
Billy.
Straight pimping's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's straight. You know, there's some weird things going on. Just
in my personal life, or
all over. This was the weirdest thing. I was at Target last night, and we were getting Braylon a little backpack, and she's not going to be at school tomorrow. We took her to Tomorrow's Promise yesterday, but I made a fatal mistake and left her there for 10 hours, poor little thing. And so, she was. I didn't leave her on purpose. I just didn't realize how quick the day had went, and she was happy. Everything at Tomorrow's Promise was great. Nothing bad there. We love Tomorrow's Promise, Kay, and the great work that her and her staff do, and they were awesome. So it was our first day back officially at Tomorrow's Promise yesterday. But the problem was, I got the little thing up at 5 a.m. She wakes up on her own. It's like God knew that we had to start getting up early, or that she had to start getting up, or started waking her up. She wakes up at 5 because that's when we were going to need to start waking her up. So she started doing that on her own a few days ago. So I take her yesterday. Well, Bridget calls me and she's like, "Hey, you probably need to go pick up Braylon." And I said, "Well, I said, sweetheart, I get done at 5. She's like, "All right, well, just know she's been there for a while." And then I go pick her up, and I was really, my goodness, the poor little thing's been there for like 10 hours. And on her first day, so when she was great there, she's laughing, playing. When we got home, man, she was just all out of sorts because the whole day she had been gone. Mm-hmm. And last night she did not sleep well. The poor little thing woke up a bunch, and she was kicking and screaming. And this morning she got up early, and she was kicking and screaming. I thought maybe she was, hurting. Sometimes tummy ache, whatever. And it wasn't anything like that. I think it's just she was so out of sorts from yesterday for me leaving her so long. And so we asked her this morning, "Sweetheart, do you want to go to school?" She goes, "No, Daddy." And so nothing on Tomorrow's Promise because we love Tomorrow's Promise. But it was just she was out of sorts because of me, because I left her so long yesterday on her first day. So she stayed home today, and then we'll get her back in the routine next week. So
it doesn't ever get better because I got a 14-year-old that pulls that same stunt.
Just kicks you in the belly. Screams.
Well, not so much the kicking.
Yeah, well, Braylon was kicking this morning.
I'm a Southern dad. I kick back.
Well, we do have a great show lined up today. Our great friend, Leah Lineback from Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop is here. We're going to talk with her and see what she's been up to and some events on the horizon. And we'll talk a little bit about an opportunity that she blessed us with at the end of December. A beautiful, beautiful thing. You were there, Billy, and we couldn't have done it without Leah and Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. So we'll highlight some of that as well. We do want you to know this morning, if you're out there, a lot of folks already engaging with us. Send us a comment. Let us know what you're thankful for this morning. And do us a huge favor here on a Friday. If you can hit the like button if you're on Facebook, and hit that share button. If you can go ahead and do that for us right now, that would be amazing. As we continue to build a new audience. We have new folks almost every day that are messaging us, texting in, and so we want to make sure that folks out there know what's going on and know about the good in the community. And on a Friday, it's like a fabulous Friday, but I wish the day started with a C. And there is no day that starts with a C, but I wish it did. I wonder what the day would be called if it started with a C.
Columbus Day.
Well, that couldn't be like Columbus Day every Friday. The reason is it would be a cut up whatever day. You know what I'm saying? So if it was like, let's just say it was called Q Day instead of Friday, then it would be cut up Q Day. So, but anyways, it's Friday, and I don't know another word that's for like joking around and cutting up on a Friday that starts with an F. Do you, Billy? Funny Friday. Funny Friday. It's Funny Farm Friday here on Good Morning Huntsville.
Yeah, I think K-Star's got that one.
Billy's mind is just trickling away right now.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
So, well, Billy, what have you been up to, man? We missed you last week. I know, your line of work, and we talk about the serious side of the business, but knowing your line of work, you get a call, and you've got to be there to support these families, which you do an excellent job. So that's why you weren't here last week. You had called me, I think about 6:30 and said, "Man, I'm sorry. We just had a call come in, and let us know what you've been up to and how things are, man."
And it's crazy on the calls on Friday morning that I need to be here. I normally get them about 6:15, 6:30. That's and that's normally when somebody wakes up and realizes their loved one went to be with the Lord at the night. But the calls like that one was in point blank, so it's never right around the corner. So it was I got to listen to the show on the internet on the way back. I Bluetoothed it into the radio, and
you were probably like, "Man, I never knew the show could be this good."
Yeah. Normally I'm here really bringing down the credit rating.
It's not the viewership that goes down on a Friday; it's your credit score. Yeah. Somehow it trickles into your finances.
Financial advice with Billy James Cauthen.
And then we'll have a disclaimer: it's unofficial financial advice, by the way.
I'll just put it in an envelope, mail it to me. I'll take care of it for you.
You know what typically happens on those kind of shows to where people they're trying to give advice, but they're not experts? Have you ever listened to a radio show where there's someone, they don't coin themselves as an expert, but they give advice on a topic, and that's their show, and they call it entertainment, and there's a disclaimer that says the following is a program for entertainment purposes only, blah, 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 because they're not experts, they're not licensed.
Isn't that what happened to Dr. Phil?
It might be.
Yeah, because he lost his license to practice or something. I'm sure I'm about to get bashed on here.
Did he really lose his license?
I think so. Something happened or something, and Like when he first started the show, he was a licensed therapist or whatever, but by the time the show was over, it was entertainment purposes.
He was unlicensed, licensed, one of those type of deals, maybe.
Yeah.
What was his line?
You know, like your brother-in-law that used to work on, air conditionings and
Yeah, across the blue wire.
he just quit renewing his license. Not mine.
This.
Not mine. Mine's still fully licensed. Gensel Heating and Air does a great job. There you go.
Make sure you give them the proper shout out. Yeah. But
hey, anytime it is cold and it ain't hot in the house, he helps me. And when it's vice versa, he's Johnny on the spot. So,
you know what? Someone brought this up, and you know what Friday it really is. And
Friday, it's technically the sixth day of the week.
Someone told us this is what day it is.
Look, Kathy Schweitzer is going to kill you.
No, she's not. She's the one who said it's beans and bologna Friday.
She came up to me at the athletic banquet, football athletic. I'm sure I'll get scolded for not properly titling it. And she says the problem with that song is it gets stuck in your head.
Well, it does, and that's
and
why
I've
we play
told
it.
everyone who has complained about my awesome song finding abilities, present me with something else.
Yeah, give us an idea.
You
This
know,
is your show.
Everyone wants to reap the benefits. Nobody wants to help haul in the load,
It's like the little hen book I read to Braylon once a week. I told her to pick out a book, and boy, it's been so great because she has a little bookcase that's loaded full of books, right?
Hey, will you start coming by the house and reading to me at night? Because me and Jacqueline had this conversation on the way over here.
What, a book reading conversation?
That I need to be reading a book at night, not staring at the news on my phone.
Well, book reads. I read a book.
Readings.
The problem was my just displeasure, displeasing, whatever the word is for Dr. Seuss. I'm not a fan. I just think it's the most random junk ever written. Someone's not going to be. Boy, look at Leah's jaw just dropped. I am not a Dr. Seuss fan at all. I am not a fan. I am. And so Braylon
we touched on this once or twice before.
Braylon she'll pick those books out all the time. And you know what I started doing? I'd say, no, baby, pick another book. And I'd hide it under the bed. And so the other day she found them all. There's a whole stack of her Dr. Seuss books under the bed. I will not read those books. I will not read those books. I won't.
But there is something that we do need to report on. There is a ray of sunshine. There is good news in Walker County today,
Okay.
and I'm proud to bring this to y'all because I know a lot of y'all, and I run into you at places like the farmers market stuff. I love that farmers market, boy. That's where the good stuff's at.
Hold on, is this breaking news?
Yeah, this is breaking news.
Okay, hold on one second before we do this, Billy. We need to do this the right way. A first here. This is a first, by the way. Billy's out here waving at people.
He waved back. All right, score. He's in the end zone.
That guy. So Billy just looked out the window. There was a guy in a white F-150 pickup truck, and he kind of kept glancing over here, wondering what was going on. And Billy waved at him, and he goes like this.
Hell, he probably thought we was in here landing airplanes with these headsets on.
Oh. Bree just said, careful, Rob. Dr. Seuss is so good for learning to read and memorizing fun lines. Such good books. No, they're not, Bree. No, they're not. And we love you guys, and I'm sad that you're all the way up in
You
Minnesota
can't verbally
now.
assault somebody, then just tell them you love them.
No, I put the hate on Dr. Seuss. But Bree, we love you, but I'm not a Dr. Seuss fan, I'm going to ship you those books, and you bury them in all that snow and ice you guys have up north now. Just bury them. Fahrenheit 451 those things, please. Every one of them.
What's done in the snow will be revealed in the melt.
All right, Billy, hold on. Here we go. I don't really like that one, do you? Wait, people aren't going to be able to hear this. Hold on. I forgot about this. Give me 1 second, Billy. Billy and I are going to find this.
Hey, how long you been producing these shows like this?
All right, hold on. This sounds kind of news breaking-y. Is that a right word? News breaking-y. We've never had to do this before on the show, and I'm doing this on the fly. Billy can attest to this. I'm sitting here doing this as quickly as I can, trying to drag out the conversation. Have you ever tried to do multiple things at once?
Well, maybe if you'd have read them Dr. Seuss books, you'd be more up to speed.
Well, I'm going to Learning RX. That's helping me enough.
Hey, she come and spoke to Lions Club yesterday.
Yeah,
Lisa did.
You don't need Dr. Seuss when you got Learning RX, by the way. So here we go, Billy. This is official breaking news from Billy Cauthen. All right, Billy, what do you have for us today?
Breaking news, we have a confirmed report that the Hip household has watched the timeless classic Urban Cowboy based out of Pasadena, Texas. It was reported by Bridget Hip that it was a wonderful movie.
That may be some of the best breaking news we've ever had on this show.
What'd you think about the movie?
I'll tell you what, man.
Did you watch it?
I watched it, man.
Okay.
I watched it, and Bud. And
I'm from Spur.
Bud, I'm from Spur, Texas. Is that the road outside of town? I mean,
No, that's Spur 57.
Name the thing. Bud and see.
You don't get it, dog. You got to watch it again.
I hadn't been to. Oh, it's the little nameplate on the back of her side. Oh no! I didn't go to Learning RX this week. This is the problem.
I got Lisa's cell phone number. I can get you in today.
I know it's Bud. Come on. It's not Lily. That's not it. Come on, give me the first letter and it'll trigger something.
It's an S.
It's an S?
It's an S. Like Sam.
Oh, Sissy. There you go. Yeah, see, I told you. There it is. Bud and Sissy.
I had people come up to me and they were actually concerned that you had not seen that. Honest
people
to
need
God.
a life.
Honest to God.
It's probably the same people that read Dr. Seuss every day that were concerned about that, to be honest.
Fine, forget it.
It's literally the same people that read Dr. Seuss.
I was going to see if I could get old Matt from Bear Bank to jump in on that.
You know, we haven't gotten Matt, if you're watching this morning, we haven't seen a message from Matt in a while, and we for sure have not received a text message from him lately.
Hey, buddy, friendship is a two-way street.
Yeah.
I think their dogs are named after that movie.
His
Are
dog,
they?
Matt's Childers' dogs.
Well, hell,
are
I
named
knew I liked the guy.
All right, well, there you go. So,
Hey, is that your net worth? There's like a number on your chest
what are you talking about?
on the screen.
5,600K? No, that's the color of the camera. There's lighting color. It's like a warmth of
Because
the
mine
camera.
only says 2.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It says 2. It says 2CH. And you know what the CH stands for on the camera? It stands for cheap. Too cheap.
Hey, I got you a drink down there at the Grand Buffet.
All right, Bridget just said, I told Rob to tell you to give us more homework. Yeah, because I told her there was another movie, and she watched it, and she's like, please don't get homework from anyone else. Tell Billy to give us more homework.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get you a list together. Bernie will be your next one.
Weekend at Bernie's?
No. Bernie.
Oh, the one about the...
Yes. Have you seen that
the
one?
funeral home? Is that the funeral home guy? What town was that in again?
Carthage.
Carthage, yeah. We went
Carthage.
there. Played a little football in Carthage. Bernie. No, that'll be are you sure? Is this an urban cowboy quality type movie? Will it be? It won't be right there with it, but will at least be right below it?
You know, it's one of those movies where you watch that. When you're done, you just whoop it on back over and watch Bud and Sissy. You know.
Okay.
Hey, what's really fun is you can go on YouTube and watch the deleted scenes from Urban Cowboy, and it puts a whole nother spin on the story.
You know what, though? The thing about that movie was
that it was great.
It was great, but it was not good how he treated her at the beginning. And they almost just kind of glossed over that like it's no big deal.
That's why you got to watch the deleted scenes.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Don't you
they
agree?
Glossed it.
They just kind of like it was no big deal.
Shouldn't that kid be in school? Hell, I got a comb in the car if he needs it.
He rides by every morning, man. But no, let's talk about this just for a brief moment, and we're going to have Leah's been patiently
we
waiting.
got stuff to do.
Don't you agree, though, that isn't that like they just glossed over the way he treated her at the beginning?
Correct, and that's why I highly encourage people to go and watch the deleted scenes because it will put a whole other spin on the movie.
So there was something about that, and then did he apologize to her and say, "I'm sorry, sissy"? And because he did it at the end. Well, not really. He never really
Uncle
did.
Bob tried to straighten him out, but.
Because it was like that time, it was that old school time and way of thinking to where it's like, things have changed, and I'm glad they have, but it was like, you need to be at home, you need to be doing the laundry, you need to be cooking, those kind of things.
It was 1980.
Yeah, but wasn't that, everybody had that, because you were still coming, everybody had that mindset that the man went to work and the lady helped keep things at the house, and that was the mindset,
Well,
I guess,
that was
during
his
that movie.
mindset, but she was more of a, independent. Progressive?
I
thought that was a soup.
Yeah, that's Progresso.
Oh.
She was more of a Progresso. She was a Progresso chicken noodle with a little tomato mixed in. So,
Ew.
all right. All right, here it is. What's wrong with this? We're going to take you to Grand Buffet if you figure this out, by the way. And this is not the prize today. But if you figure out what's wrong with this, and it's something factual, don't make up anything goofy. But it's something factual.
Well, don't sit in like my hands on his butt or something.
Yeah, what is wrong with this?
That could be why we're smiling.
Yeah, what is wrong? Yeah, it's definitely not. Don't make up any. There's something
wrong.
Visually wrong. Is it my teeth? Maybe. Is it Billy's hairline? Maybe. You have to figure it out, but there's something wrong with this photo. The first person that gets it by commenting, we will take you to well, here's the deal. Maybe you can't say if multiple people, because then one person will comment and the rest of them will think that they figured it out as well.
First person to comment in wins.
First person to comment in what's wrong with this photo wins.
I'm not made of money.
Or should we tell them to text us and then we call them? What do you think, Billy? Do you think we should tell them to text us?
Hey, it's your show, dude. I just show up on Friday, say some funny stuff, and then go get breakfast tacos.
Comment in. Here's the problem with let's scratch that, because the problem with the commenting in is we're on like 6 or 7 different things, and not everybody knows what's going on. So text us. If you know what's wrong, text us on the Granny Mary's line. There's no keyword or nothing like that. Just text us what you think you know is wrong. 936-339-0139. It's 936-339-0139 if you know what's wrong.
You know what I highly suggest doing with that text line?
What?
I saved it in my phone.
Yeah, save it. Mm-hmm. And then do it. So if you know what's wrong, if you've commented already, then hurry up and text us. 936-339-0139. Something
I'm
terribly
so
wrong.
out of it. I just looked down at my phone to see if anybody had texted.
It's not even your number.
Not even remotely close.
This is what happens when you read Dr. Seuss growing up. You get so simple that you're so simple in the way that you think that you're very simple-minded. You don't even realize that when you text a number that's not even yours, you still look at your phone.
Well, my daughter
That's
just
what's wrong with
texted in.
Dr.
Go back
Seuss.
to that photo. I think she might have found something, too.
All right, hold on. Let's go back to the photo. You have to text it in.
Lily, you can't text me, baby. You got to text the line.
Yeah, don't text Daddy. That's nepotism. Your family can't enter this, all right?
I'm going to take him to dinner anyhow, so I might as well,
All right.
Could you enlarge that for me?
No, there's no enlarging.
Well, then move out the way.
There's no enlarging. Yeah, don't knock Sam off it. Billy, do you know what's wrong with it?
Yeah, I'm the one that told you.
I forgot I read Dr. Seuss growing up. See,
We didn't have a Dr. Seuss book, I don't believe.
All right. Hey, we're going to take a break.
Now we had where the sidewalk ends. You remember those? Yeah.
Sidewalk ends right outside our door, and if you're not careful, you'll fall off into the street.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good drop for us chubbier people with bad knees.
There's a log that I think the city keeps a record of how many people have fallen off that. I think we're up to about 312 right now.
Oh, yeah, let's just do a log instead of a rail.
All right. Keyword today, we are giving away not just that lunch to a Grand Buffet. Billy and I we're going to have an eating contest too. Which one of us can overeat you at Grand Buffet if you win today?
Are you the egg roll master?
You might be. We are giving away. How about $20 today?
What do they call them little things with the cream cheese? A ragoon, a crab puff?
Yeah, crab ragoon. Is that it? Ragoons? Are we giving away flowers?
Those are flowers.
Okay, we're going to give away some flowers, so we'll show those in a little bit. So we'll toss in the $20 along with this beautiful bouquet of flowers. All you got to do is text in the keyword "frozen" with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. As always, our shows every Friday brought to you by our great friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are the hometown experts in celebrating life. We'll have a brief look at your national news. We'll have a word from our sponsors. Billy and I will be back, joined by Leah Lineback of Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. When we come back, stay with us. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News, I'm Ryan Daniels. U.S. lawmakers are approving another stopgap spending package that officially keeps federal agencies funded through early March, sending the measure to the White House for President Biden's signature late Thursday. The House approved the shutdown-averting legislation just hours after the Senate's relatively speedy passage. Audio from the 911 call to send Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin to the hospital January 1st. A top aide asking for discretion.
Can I ask, but can the ambulance not show up with lights and sirens. We're trying to remain a little subtle.
In that recording obtained by CNN, the dispatcher explains that ambulances usually turn off lights and sirens on residential streets. Austin was treated at Walter Reed Hospital earlier for prostate cancer. The White House, Congress, and the National Security Council were not informed until days later, which has drawn intense criticism from members of both parties. More snow in store for more than 100 million Americans this weekend. Forecasters say 2 back-to-back storms are spreading at least 3 inches of snow across some 18 states, from Wyoming to New York. It started Thursday night and continues today. The second part of the storm will dump more snow on parts of the Midwest, Northeast, and Mid-Atlantic. Writer E. Jean Carroll's wrapped up her testimony accusing Donald Trump of sexual assault and defamation. She spent the last day and a half on the stand in Judge Lewis Kaplan's Manhattan courtroom. Trump's already been found guilty of defamation and liable for sexually abusing Carroll decades ago in a department store dressing room. Former President Trump's mother-in-law has been laid to rest. Amalia Now's mother of former First Lady Melania Trump was buried Thursday in Palm Beach, Florida. She was 78 when she died. Trump complained Wednesday about the fact his New York trial judge offered little grace for the occasion.
We asked to just delay the trial for one day, and he said absolutely not.
Trump was nearly tossed out of the courtroom this week. This is USA News.
And now another no-brainer money-saving tip from Progressive.
It looks like your luggage is over 50 pounds. Is there anything you can take out?
Oh, yeah. Let me just toss all these $20 bills.
Great. Let me grab you a trash can.
Stop. Instead of throwing money away, move some clothes into a carry-on. And here's a better tip from Progressive on how not to waste money. Don't pay too much for car insurance. Drivers who switch and save could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
If you're a diabetic, we have great news. You can end the painful finger sticks with a new CGM. Plus, they may be covered by Medicare, Medicaid, or private insurance. If you test and inject daily, you may qualify. Call US Med now to learn more.
800-471-7065. 800-471-7065. 800-471-7065. That's 800-471-7065.
When you live and work in the town where you were born and raised, lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for you.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
All right, friends. Goodness gracious. Back at it here. Good morning, Huntsville. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Your show, as always, as we welcome you back in. 8:07 in the morning. If you were supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock, you are officially fired. So
Can you hear everything
Unless
okay?
you bring breakfast.
Yeah.
Can you smell okay?
Yeah,
Hey,
too. I got it. Yeah.
Our good friend, Leah Lineback. Whoa, look at this. Wow. That looks a lot better than Billy.
I had to make Billy prettier.
Yeah, they were talking about moving. I said, no, leave it there.
We wanted to leave it here. We will move them in just a second.
No, we won't.
Beautiful bouquet of flowers from our great friend, Leah Lineback. Leah, good to have you on the show this morning from Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. And these beautiful flowers will be going to a lucky winner today as well. Bridget, sweetheart, I love you tremendously. You can't text to win. I'm sorry. She did that one time with my mom's cell phone.
Yes,
and
I remember.
And I couldn't deny it because I didn't know it was my mom's cell phone, and I had already called her and said, "Who is this?" And then I didn't even recognize her voice. And I was like, "Sweetheart, are you serious?" Yeah. And I had to give her the flowers. So
it happens.
So, anyways, Billy, we have some other breaking news. We just heard something from Leah a few moments ago that you gave me a hard time about. So let's head over now. We have more breaking news here from Billy Cauthen.
That sounds like an 80s jazzercise song.
Where is my teleprompter?
Right there.
No, you have to look at this one in front of the flowers.
There you go.
More breaking news.
Yeah, what is it?
You know what it is. It's about something that you gave me a hard time about that we just heard from someone else.
Movie.
It's a movie.
Are you wanting to do that, or are you wanting to?
We need to put her on show
Blast.
here for this.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
put her on blast. Here we go.
Horrible news this morning as we come to you live from 1201 University Avenue. We have just had confirmed reports from the source that Leah Lineback has not seen the movie Urban Cowboy.
No.
As this is a tragedy for our small town and community, she has made a solemn oath and prayer that she will, in fact, watch the movie and report back to us here live in studio.
Yes.
There
Matt
you
will
have
make
it.
sure.
There you have it. That is breaking news this morning. Leah, I'm glad I wasn't the only one at the time. So.
No, I've never seen it. But, there's a lot of movies I have not seen that
I'm gonna need y'all to come get me, okay?
that Matt is always like, I can't believe you've never seen that movie, and he makes me watch.
Seen it.
Yeah, he's seen it.
Okay,
and so okay, this is gonna be one that I'm probably yelled at. But
he's the one carrying the entire household at this point.
He is with movies. But if Rob can say he doesn't like Dr. Seuss, I guess I can say I've never seen the Goonies either, and Matt gives me a hard time about that all the time.
I've never seen the Goonies.
Oh, see, I'm not the only one.
Don't even know what is that.
I swear to God, y'all gonna have to come get me.
So you and Matt are like carrying Huntsville.
Guy's angry. Billy's eyes are really turning bloodshot red. He's so mad.
Steam's coming out, y'all.
Oh man!
Yeah.
How old is Matt?
He just turned 38.
Okay.
I mean, no, I'm sorry, 39. Ooh, sorry, honey, 39.
Okay. Well, that explains the Goonies and all that.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Yeah, we're those 80 babies.
We'll add that.
Y'all got to do. You got to do better.
I know.
Apparently, I'm old enough here that y'all got to do better.
How old are you, Billy?
43.
Oh yeah, you are much older than us.
Billy's the old man in the studio. We have poor Michelle over
if
here.
Y'all have seen me walking from the car this morning, y'all wouldn't doubted that.
Did you need Sam Houston's cane? Because he doesn't need it.
He's got that swag back.
Whew, let me tell you, if I got that from my hand to the ground, I would need a gurney, not a cane.
I'm just saying, poor Michelle's the young buck over here, and then she's got to come in here and hang out, and then put up with Billy, who's
That's old people.
What were you, Billy, again? 40 what?
43.
That's my bus number. Smelling 43.
Smelling like icy hot and Bengay and
takes his Motrin and aspirin at night.
Centrum Silver.
You say Ginkgoba? Isn't that the brain one or whatever?
Yeah.
Ginkgoba.
Oh yeah.
You got to take that to remember to take the Centrum Silver.
Yeah, CoQ10 too, to help you remember things.
I was taking something when I was in Florida. It was called like Brain Honey or something, and it didn't work. Like it was from
That's why you went to Learning RX.
Yeah, it was from GNC, and this guy was all like, because I told him, I was like, dude, I'm having a hard time remembering. Like, I couldn't remember earlier Sissy, just little things like that. And he goes, oh, well, try this Brain Honey, man. It's really good, and blah. And I took it for a month, and I think it did more damage.
Oh no.
So
did it come in little plastic bags, and you bought it from a guy outside the mall?
Well, his shirt said GNC, but the logo looked like he sewed it on his mother's sewing machine. I mean, I thought, it probably wasn't legitimate.
They just got a poor embroidery person.
Oh, goodness. Well, let's welcome in.
Yeah, they don't have Advantage Specialties at their disposal.
That's right.
It was Disadvantage
Stephanie.
Specialties. It was Disadvantage Specials over at that place.
Oh.
Well, hey, we want to welcome
you were in North Dakota, so.
Kyle said Brain Honey gives your brain diabetes.
Yeah. If you got diabetes, you get on down there and check it, and you check it often, and then you call Liberty Medical.
Hey, they'll send your testing strips right to your door.
All right. Well, since Billy and I are Wilford Brimley, let's officially welcome in Leah Lineback from Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. Leah, what have you been up to? I know some great things happening, but just give us the 411. Is it the 411?
411.
Can you still dial 411?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, you could
for information?
You could 10 years ago.
I know. I'm like, what do we use that for? Information, wasn't it?
Does it still work?
Are you calling?
I think you got to hold that other end up to your ear.
DirecTV. Get entertainment your whole
DirecTV.
family will love. Switch today. Press the star key now to connect to DirecTV.
What? 411 is DirecTV?
Evidently. They bought it out.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
What was the number you called for the weather or something? Do you know? Do you remember?
Now, that was when I was a kid, that was a local Huntsville number.
Right, yeah. So
There was
right?
time and temp.
Now it hung up on me. You can only call it once and it hangs up automatically.
We had time and temp, and then we also had dial a prayer.
Dial a prayer?
Yeah, you would dial the phone number, and there would be a pre-recorded prayer.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, like the Lord's Prayer or something?
I don't know. Apparently, that's who my mom used to let me talk to on the phone when I was a kid.
I love it. That's a smart
Have
thing.
you ever met my mother?
No.
Oh, God.
I know, but I want to now
Look,
because that's a smart thing.
If y'all think I'm a nut, I get it, honestly. I really do. She is solid gold, but some of the stuff.
You really dialed a prayer? Dial a prayer?
Yeah, it was called dial a prayer.
Goodness gracious. Brought to you by Dr. Seuss. Dial a prayer, I will. Prayer, I dial. All right,
You know, to not like him, you do a really good job for him.
I am tired of sharing stuff with y'all.
All right.
Okay, 411.
Leah, what's going on? The 411 as we got sidetracked.
So, if you didn't know, Valentine's is less than a month away.
That's right.
That's an important thing to know. Guys, less than a month away. And I guess
guys.
ladies too. Yeah, you know.
Us guys enjoy getting stuff too. I mean, it's not a one-way street.
Exactly. And you don't have to get
Matt.
flowers. I know. Hey, I actually sent Matt flowers a couple of times.
Are we talking about the same Matt? Because you got a Matt.
I have a Matt. What Matt
I'm
you
talking
talking
about Matt at the bank.
Oh, I didn't send Matt Childress flowers. I sent my husband Matt flowers. But no, I sent
I
him
don't have
flowers.
a husband.
You know, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
I'm very traditional.
I'm sure Jacqueline will appreciate that.
All right, Leah.
Okay.
Trying to drink
flowers.
coffee out of this cup.
Okay.
Is that all that's in there is coffee?
I'll shut up now.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, flower shop has been good. Sadly, it's due to funerals, but we do love celebrating loved ones' lives with them and everything. And so it's probably one of my favorite honors that I get to do is celebrate, you know, loved ones' lives and help them be honored for that last time and everything. So that, and then we've just been prepping for Valentine's and getting ready for that, but that's pretty much it. Why are you laughing?
It's just Billy. I just can't get over the things that this guy says on this show.
I'm talking about people dying. You're laughing.
Well, I'm over here dying laughing.
Hey, I'm not laughing. This ain't a laughing matter.
It's not. Billy deals with it every day.
It's like, you know, it's like when you're a child and you can't control the laughter. That's how it was just a few seconds. I tried my hardest.
Maybe if you'd have read them Sam I Am books, you could.
I knew you're talking about something extremely serious, and then I peek over here at Billy, and he's sitting over here very solemn, and
he's trying to behave.
And then I'm sitting here thinking what he just said, and I just couldn't help it. I had to bust out laughing.
I understand. Billy has that effect on people.
But you're right. It's, you know, it's a serious thing, and Billy's involved in the serious line of business as well. But you guys are taking care of
We're
so
buddies.
many. Y'all are taking care of so many people in the community, but it's not just those those heartbreaking occasions where you have to say goodbye to a loved one to where you'll need a beautiful floral arrangement. Valentine's Day is a perfect example.
Yeah. So you get to celebrate love instead. So, but Valentine's, we are taking orders now. We already have a couple orders in, so you can call or text our number and get your order in. We have flowers, of course. You know, dozen roses classic, but we can do gift baskets if you want. Like candy baskets or junk food baskets. A lot of the parents will send their kids baskets for Valentine's at the college and everything, and or they'll send plants. Sorry, my brain is not working this morning.
That's all right. I'm distracting you because I'm over here trying to look up stuff while you're
I was
talking.
like, what are you doing? Sorry, I was a little
You
distracted.
want me to take this for you?
Go ahead, go.
Put that camera on me. This is important.
All right, Billy.
Guys, which one am I in?
You're in this one right here. Right here.
Well,
there you go.
Guys.
Here, you want to go the other one? There you go. There, that's a better view.
Which damn one am I in?
This one right here, Billy.
The big one?
Yeah,
The
put
Billy,
your- yeah,
Billy
one-
can.
yeah.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Hey, look.
Just because it's a funny angle.
This is a serious deal, okay? This is not, we can't pull the same stunt that we pull at Christmas, okay? There is no Valentine's Eve. We can't be at the store trying to call her at 8 o'clock at night going, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. You need to go ahead and order these things now, okay?
Don't wait.
You can't be hauling your butt up into the Walgreens getting that little cheap teddy bear and the fake flower. It's not going to cut it. I've been there.
I
Doesn't work.
did it last week. Jacqueline didn't like it.
She's still mad.
He's going to call me later.
Yeah, she will. Think about it. Go ahead and call her now. Give them your little credit card number, and then you can forget about it. You can smooth as forget about it. And then on the 14th of February, which is the same day every year, but I forget, they will magically deliver those things, and you'll be the best guy ever.
That's right.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
Let's
right.
just get it out of the way.
That's the best PSA I've ever heard.
I know. Thank you, Billy.
It happens every year.
It's like her birthday, anniversary.
Look here, you're not going to call anybody in this town on the 14th and get flowers. You might get some pine straw and I don't know, something that someone rounded up at the cemetery, but you ain't going to get no roses. So hang it up, homeboy. Go ahead and call now and pre-order.
Call or text. I'll take text message too.
I'm taking what Billy just said. We're turning it into a 30-second spot.
Awesome.
Perfect.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Yes. But you'd be surprised how many guys do call last minute, or they call and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've had this. I'm not lying. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they're calling and on Valentine's Day and saying, "Can you get something there by 5?" I want to be like, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
Like,
Show up with an empty vase. Is that what you were wanting?
That's right.
You want ribbon?
I want some ribbon. And so anyway, but we'll have plants. We have some really beautiful flowering plants or blooming plants coming. We also have some really cool succulents gardens coming, but they're like in these like ceramic, concrete kind of ceramic looking hearts, and they're succulents. So the college kids go gaga over those, but they're really cute. So we have some really cool stuff coming and everything. Of course, we'll have bears and chocolates. And unfortunately, I don't do balloons anymore. I don't know if y'all know this, but like, there's always a helium shortage, but evidently it's super serious right now because the medical community uses it for their, I think, MRI machines to keep it cool or whatever. And so there's like this shortage of helium, and then it went skyrocketing, and I was like, not worth it.
I thought it's because there's so much of it we use here on this show on a Friday.
It's him X-ray techs back there sucking on the balloon.
Okay, man, go ahead and slide in the machine.
I've never had an MRI, but if somebody had that squeaky voice, I would die laughing at it. And then they couldn't do my MRI.
You're welcome.
You know, the newer ones, they pipe music into them. Well, I can't go into the newer machines anymore because of a magnetic device in my esophagus. So, like, they have 11 Tesla now, and the higher the Tesla, the better the. And I don't know why they call it Tesla. I mean, I have no idea. It's something to do with the magnet.
I bet they make them.
We got one in charging stations behind the funeral home.
But and it's like the magnet. The Tesla is like the force of the magnet, but I have to go into a machine that's like 0.2 Tesla because if I go into 11, it's going to rip this thing out.
Did we just learn something?
Yeah, I think so.
So
nice.
Yeah. So anyway,
Dr. Seuss did not ruin his brain.
Yeah. So long story short is, before I had these magnets, I had an MRI. And I went in, and they played music, so you'd feel comfortable. The 0.2 Tesla, you're just in this open bed. It's not like you don't feel claustrophobic at all. But the newer ones, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But they said, do you want some music? And I was joking. And I said, are you serious? Yeah, we got anything you want. So I was just joking around. I think I was like, 15 years old in high school or something. And I said, man, can y'all throw some Tupac changes on there? I kid you not. All of a sudden, I hear this. Change. It was Tupac changes. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
That's awesome.
And I was
Did
like,
you relax?
Yeah, I was relaxed. But then, he started getting like hardcore with his rap, and I was like, whoa, man, I started getting jerky.
Oh, well, that wasn't good.
So-
I would dance in the thing. That would be the bad thing. I'd be like, I need you to play something I can't dance to. So
anyways, the helium shortage, you're not in the balloon business anymore.
I don't do balloons anymore, no. And because we ran out, like, I think right before Valentine's last year before.
Are you
going to
ever do it again, or are you just like let's
I don't
forget
know.
that?
I kind of just don't want to deal with it because it's really expensive to buy this big bottle of helium, and then
Where do you buy it from?
well, no, it's not Praxair anymore.
Oh, it was. I remember them. I see them driving
Yeah,
around.
it's out there on 2021 the corner.
Lindale or something.
Lindale or Lint or something like that. They was Praxair.
Imagine that commercial on the radio. Hi, this is Bob Lindale, and I've got your helium. Come on down here and get the rest of it. And I'm his wife. No, I don't. I'm not joking. I don't know. I'm not
Sounds
making
like
fun
an
of them.
We don't know.
for Strickland
I don't know.
propane.
They are really nice over there, but and then that guy over there on Sycamore had it too. Huntsville
Oh, Mr.
Welding.
Todd Barber.
Yeah, Todd, but he's not there anymore.
He retired.
Yeah.
Where do they get it from? You have to go to like this helium dealer.
I have no clue. I guess they just bring them in. I have no clue. So
it's like this underground.
It's a black market helium.
Yo, where do you get your helium at, man?
It flows higher.
Yeah.
It flows higher.
We all float down here. I'm just kidding.
We don't mix our helium up. It's pure.
Those things at Walmart do. You know those little tanks you can buy? Those are not pure helium, by the way. That's why the balloons don't last very long, because they're mixed with other things, other air gases or whatever. So just
Billy, all you got to do is talk to Billy for a minute. Those balloons will fly way up in the sky. I don't even know what that means, Billy.
That's mean. I don't
that
even
is
know
mean.
either.
It's because he read Dr. Seuss.
So again, Leah's here from Sweet Caroline's Floral
We're
Shop.
not doing very good this morning.
How can folks? There's somebody out there this morning, especially what Billy said earlier. Guys, be alert, be ready for this. Don't wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
How can folks reach out to you? Give us some of your contact information, Leah.
Okay, so you can call or text our business line. It's 936-291-6929. You can also message us through our Facebook page. And I kind of hesitate on that because we check it and everything, but it's sometimes not always the best way because we don't respond to it as quickly as we do the actual phone. But you can message us through that and everything. I would not do it the week of Valentine's, though. If you want us the week of Valentine's, you should call or text the business phone at 936-291.
Do it now.
Do it now. That's right. Do it now. So
291-6929.
That's right. Call or text. So that's the best way. And then if you go on our Facebook page, we put everything out there, price-wise and everything pretty much. I mean, the only thing that's not on there price-wise is like our plants and everything, but all the flower prices are on there. So you can check and see what you want before you order and everything, and that way you know as well. And also if you call or text, make sure you know the name of the person, the address where they're going to be located, and maybe a phone number. Those are always great things to have. And a card message. You will have a card message, and it's small. So not a paragraph.
Leah, you had educated me on something. I think we go back all the way to episode 80. I think was the last time you've been on here. It's your third appearance on the show.
Oh, I love coming on.
I keep up with this,
Yes.
but it's been a while.
Are we charging at this point?
No,
No, because you enjoy my company so much.
No,
gotcha.
We're gonna take care of Leah and talk about her for a very long time, and I'll tell you why here in a little bit, because something awesome. Not just because she did this, but it's really cool. We'll talk about it here in just a few moments. But Leah, you educated me on something. Whenever you go, and I don't ever want to intentionally knock a big box store or corporate company because they all have their place, and some of our friends
It's
work
okay
at
to
these.
do it in the flower world though, because they really are not good.
but there's when you pick up the phone and call an 800 number associated with flowers, I think you know where I'm going with this. To order flowers, these floral shops, they kind of, let's be honest, and Leah educated them, they kind of get hosed on the deal.
Yeah.
And so, and I made that mistake, and I'm not going to do it again. Every year, just God put this on my heart years ago. There was a lady on May the 27th of 1997 that lost all of her family. And I've mentioned this event on the show before, but a very tragic F5 tornado hit a community north of us, and we ended up having a 20-year anniversary for this in 2017. We had a 20-year anniversary for the folks in that community, and we didn't do it for recognition. We did it because a lot of people would reach out and said, "Rob, we want to do this, but we don't know how to do it." We weren't directly affected. My mom lost a friend of hers and her 2 children, but I'll never forget this lady was there, and God just put this lady on my heart, and Bridget and I have stayed connected to her. And the way that we stay connected to her is every year on May the 27th. Since that day, we have bought her. We send them flowers to her, just to remind her that we love her and that people love her, and just to. Because I know that was hard for her. She lost, and she didn't live there, but that was her sister and her family. And so, that's how we did it. But the thing was, and I'm not going to do it next year, but what were we doing every year? Calling the flower, the national thing.
Yeah.
And then this year they messed up and didn't get them on May the 27th. And I was livid. I was like, come on, are you guys kidding me?
And they didn't because they said something about they didn't have flowers or something like that. But it's because probably a local florist wouldn't take their order.
Exactly. You educated. So the best thing to do in that situation is what? Let's say you got a friend like we do in California.
Right.
And we want to bless them with some flowers. What's the best thing that somebody can do?
So there's 2 different things you can do. You can call your local florist that you know, or you maybe don't know, but call your local florist and ask them if they can, what they call wire transfer. They'll just send it out to that florist, a local florist for you. Or they can ask you, you can ask them to help you find a local florist, like what's the best way to do that. The best way if you do it on your own, though, if you use Google or even DuckDuckGo or whatever search engine you use, At the top, they'll have like all the sponsored things. Never pick one of the sponsored ones because those are all those
the corporate
ones and everything.
National ones.
It's always better to go to the map, especially if you're on Google Maps, or Google. Like you'll have the map, and then it'll actually show you the address in that town because the other ones are not located in that town. So they actually will call the local florist, and like we don't accept their orders. Because when he says they hose you, what they do is they'll take say it's $100 order, but we might only get like $60 of that. And so also they're looking at certain photos and everything. I don't have access. I mean, I can look them up, but that's not what I want to do, waste my time doing. Mm-hmm. So it's like a different photo. So they'll just tell me, oh, it's red roses, white daisies, and white stock. Okay, well, then I arrange it just using those flowers, whatever, but it doesn't look like the picture that you saw and picked out, right? And so then the customer's mad. They're calling and yelling at me because I didn't do it right or I didn't fulfill it to value correctly because I didn't know.
Sounds like a headache.
Right, it's a huge headache. So we quit taking those orders because I've gotten yelled at too many times by people and everything. So if you want to send flowers, find your local florist and everything. That's the best thing to do. I helped a lady the other day. She had a certain budget. And sometimes when you give me a certain budget, it's okay for me to call because I can work with that easier. But if it's like a lower end budget, and that's totally understandable, it's just easier for you to call a local florist so that they can help you. Because I don't know the pricing in other states or, like if it's Houston or something, they're going to be differently priced than we are because of, location. And so I looked up florists for her. I called her and gave her a couple of numbers, and I said, these are the two that I would use if I was sending flowers in that area.
Have you ever called any of those other florists? Like if someone, because I'm wondering if there's like this underground code, and it's like, let's say it's Leah from Sweet Caroline's, and she calls Betty's Flower Shop in Arizona. You call Betty's Flower Shop, Betty answers, hi, this is Betty, Betty's Flower Shop. And then Leah's like, yo, it's Rose Candy. And then they know that it's another flower shop. Is there a keyword, like a code?
That would be so cool, but no.
Like secret handshakes.
It's like, it's like a phone.
No, I wish. That would be really cool, but no, we just say, I have an order for you. I'm a local florist, and they'll say, oh, okay.
I want to touch on this because, we deal a lot with flowers at the funeral home. Mm-hmm. And she's right. There's you could go online and order flowers, and I don't know what company, like 1-800 get there late or something, mm-hmm. but it never fails. Someone sends this person a beautiful little flowers.
Yes.
And they never show up on time. It's like a day later we get Mr. Jones's flowers, and then I'm having to get a hold of Mr. Jones's widow to say, hey, Bobby Sue Jones sent you a...
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like.
Yes.
Because it was in a box in the mail.
Yes.
And then I have to drive all the way out to wherever.
Timbuktu.
Yes, and which is way out past where I live.
Yes.
To deliver this flowers. Don't do that. Just go local. Shop local. Shop local.
Yes.
Call up Leah. She'll take great care of you, just like she did on our very important day on December the 23rd of this year. And I wanted to show something because we were so thankful for Leah. Look how beautiful this was. Leah did all this for us, and I feel bad because she did this literally on a whim, not this part, but kind of this part, because I told Leah she was originally going to put this beautiful bouquet of flowers for Bridget and I's wedding. We were going to do it at the gazebo at Elkins. Rain was in the forecast. I called Leah the night before. I said, Leah, is there any way, do you have a hoop? Do you have something? Because we're going to have to change this. And Leah came through clutch after being out, and you were with your family at Carolina Creek and the Lone Star Lights, and I know that you guys were just exhausted, but you came out, and you didn't even tell me any of this till afterwards.
No.
Because this is what Leah does.
It's a florist secret. You don't tell them.
You don't tell anybody what you do. And Leah came out, and it was the most beautiful things that I've seen at a wedding. She put together that hoop, that beautiful bouquet of flowers. It was just wonderful. We had so many comments on that, Leah.
Good.
So,
good. I'm so glad.
The flowers that you left on the tables were beautiful. Bridget's bouquet, the whole, I don't know why they say the whole 9 yards, because you got to get 10 yards to get a first down. The whole 10 yards. It's not a first down if you get 9 yards. So that's like half, that's like 90%.
Right. It was 100.
This was 12 yards. It was 120%.
I think I read the story on the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
There's a movie too.
Well, Leah went 12 yards. She went 120% for us. Knocked it out of the park.
Was she a Bearcat in the end zone?
That's right. I was couch potato.
I'm gonna get Cooter to get on and say that. So there was a Bearcat in the end zone, and her name was Leah Lineback of Sweet Caroline's Floral Shop. And
was she running with her legs?
I guess so.
That's another one I've heard.
You've heard that one, yeah. I don't know.
What else? Never mind. We're not going to go there this morning.
But Leah, thank you. I wanted to highlight that the cake. You did a flower on the cake. It was beautiful. And I mean, we met with you, and you were so detailed on everything that we needed to know. I had no clue going this. Bridget knew a little bit, but I mean, you know, as me as a guy, I didn't know anything about any of this. And you were so detailed of saying, well, what about this? And do y'all need this? And do y'all want this? And you made it. We had to put this thing together in 3 weeks, literally, this wedding. And the floral part is usually one of the most stressful things, and it was zero stress because of you.
Thank you.
So we appreciate that
Rob
very much.
just knew what time he had to be there.
Yes, that's exactly right.
That's how mine was. I just knew I had to be there by
That's right.
4 o'clock.
I was setting up signage the night before and like putting them out. I mean, it was.
Yeah, we were putting up signs too.
I was setting up chairs an hour and a half before the ceremony. You know,
Yes.
it was that. So
Yeah.
we were doing it too.
Well, and people just don't realize there's so much details that go into the, florals and everything. And so when people are like, I don't know. And I'm like, no, you do know. Like, you have a picture in your head. You might not know exactly what you want, but you have some image. And I don't, my fears are like to make something or show up to the wedding and do something and then it not be anything like the bride or the groom have envisioned. And so I'm like, no, I need to know what you're envisioning. Like, if you truly don't care, that's great. I will do whatever I want to do to make it look beautiful. But if you have any kind of inkling of an envision,
let you know.
Let's make it happen.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's what she does. It's Leah Lineback over at Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. A beautiful bouquet of flowers we're going to give away today on the show. Hey, Michelle, do you mind handing those to us again real quick?
Hey, while she's doing that,
check this out. These are
need
beautiful.
to clarify something.
Thank you, Michelle.
This is not Karoline.
No, it is not.
No.
Because I have people all the time like, we went and visited Karoline, and she did. I'm like, oh yeah, well, I thought she was still doing her schoolwork.
Yeah. Well, you know what the awesome thing about that is though. When you go visit Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop, you may get to visit with Karoline.
That's right. We
little sweetheart. We loved her. It's in Braylon. We brought our daughter in there while we were playing. They played and just had a great time.
We homeschool, so they're with me all the time. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, people call me Caroline all the time. Like, all the time people call me Caroline, I just answer because it's kind of confusing.
And
I get it.
How many people come in there like, Sweet Caroline?
I had my door open a few weeks ago. I guess it was like during November, whenever we had nice weather or whatever. I had my door open, and I could not tell you the number of people that were passing by, and mainly men, but there were some women that was saying Sweet Caroline, and I'm like,
well, you're obligated from the inside to go, bump, bump, bump.
Yeah, you should do that next time.
I think I did with one guy. He said it, and I went, bum, bum. Like, kind of did it with him, and he just started laughing, and I'm like, hey, if you want to come in and shop and buy flowers, that's great.
There you go.
So
you make fun of me, you got to come on in, right?
That's right. If you're gonna sing my theme song, come on in.
Get your credit card out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever told y'all this. Noah's my oldest, and during Mother's Day, we were trying to figure out something for a radio station ad for Mother's Day, and Noah totally used the music and kind of came up with his own little jingle for the shop and everything. I'll have to let him sing it to you, but he got his siblings in on it, and so they all sang it together and everything. And then at the end, he's like, call the number, and he sings the number and everything. Like, he has his own little jingle.
That.
Yeah, he's really cute.
Hey, putting the kids in the ad, when we had a Gaddy's Pizza here, Miss Dawson had her kids. They did the ads, and it was Sarah, TJ, and Emily. And that is stuck in my head. And they have been shut down for, 15, 20 years?
Yeah.
And I can still remember Sarah,
they went
TJ,
down.
and Emily.
They went over to the recording thing down at the radio station, and they did the little snippet of a commercial. Like, the guy said the main part, and then they said, let our mom spoil yours. And so, but it was the four of them that did it together.
I love that.
It was really sweet. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we had them when we did the Christmas greetings. You pulled up, and I noticed all your children. I was like, hey, can y'all come in and do this? And it was cool. And it was like all of your children. And it's like, we went from our family to yours. And it was really cool. We love that.
Yes, they're sweet kids.
Well, there she is. Again, it is our great friend, Leah Lineback, Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. Friends, let's do business locally and make sure that you call her directly whenever you need those special flowers. It's coming up right around the corner. There's nothing that says I love you more than flowers, and then head over to Elliott Herzlich and get your diamonds.
That's
flowers
right.
and diamonds.
That's right.
And everything is good. And Billy's over here shaking his head yes, and he said, Jacqueline, I got you covered. So there you go.
There you go.
Billy's like, I did not say that.
We're helping you out, Jacqueline. We're trying.
All right, well, we'll step aside. Anything else before we take our final break? Do you have events coming up?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
And they're not with the flower shop. I actually wanted to talk about another event in February.
Yeah.
So Elkins Lake Baptist Church, where I attend, we are having IF gathering, or it's a big women's event. They have Jenny Allen she's a founder of it, and she writes Bible studies and all kinds of stuff.
Awesome.
But she is really invested in women and discipleship, and so she has this big convention IF up in Dallas. No, this year's in Fort Worth, but it's their 10-year anniversary, and so we are hosting a local one at our church, and so it's February 23rd and 24th. We have an event page on Facebook. It has the link to register. There is a $20 fee, but that covers all your snacks, your food, and childcare. So we invite all women in the community. Doesn't matter what denomination you are or anything like that. Just come, enjoy this event. They have wonderful speakers, great worship music and everything, and we are super excited about having it.
Do they have to pre-register for this?
We would like you to pre-register.
Where do they do that at?
So you can go on to elbc.org.
Okay.
And then go under events, and there is a registration link for IF, and you can register there. But we ask you that you do register just so we know we have enough food for everyone for the lunch and everything. And so we have a gentleman in our church. He's a chef at a restaurant, and so he will help us with the meal, and it will be fantastic. I can promise you that.
Awesome.
So, so we will have that. But it's elbc.org. Click on events. Scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the date, the February 23rd. Click on that, there'll be a registration link and all that.
Perfect. Well, there she is. It is our great friend, Leah Lineback, Sweet Karoline. Bom, bom, bom. Floral shop. Call it a day. Please don't stop. If you're driving, please stop and don't text and drive.
That's right.
Please stop if you're
that's a no-no.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Leah. So great. We just love your energy. And
Thank
thank you for
you.
these flowers. We're going to be giving those away today on the show here just a little bit as well. So once again, Sweet Karoline's Floral Shop. She'll take great care of you. Friends,
do you have any plans tonight? This is Friday night. Do you have any plans?
Hang out with my family. We have family movie night.
So Urban Cowboy. Gotcha.
That's right. Matt and I'll watch it tonight.
And then the Goonies right afterwards. Keep it going.
I don't know about that.
By the way, there's something wrong here. Something wrong with this photo. Have you figured it out yet? If you have, text us 936-339-0139 on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. If you figured out what's wrong, Billy and I are going to treat you to Grand Buffet next week. How about that?
Get on down to the buffet.
Get on down to the buffet. Warren's not going to be there, so there's going to be plenty to eat. So if you figured that out. Also, you can text in to win, giving away $20 today along with those flowers. And all you have to do on that is text in the keyword frozen, as that text line is closing soon at 936-339-0139. We'll wrap it up when we come back. Stay with us. This is your show on a Friday. It's Good Morning Huntsville. We'll be right back after this.
When you live and work in the town where you were born and raised, lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for you.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Trendsetters, join me in welcoming Abby from the Color Bar, the ultimate destination for a fresh look in 2024.
Excited to be here, Rob. We're transforming styles with the latest Bellamy extensions and vibrant colors.
Tell us about these game-changing extensions and the vibe for the new year.
With Bellamy's range and our unique color palette, everyone can find their perfect style. Think bold reds and chic pastels for 2024.
And the deals?
We're offering special financing on extensions and a complimentary conditioning with any color service in January.
Abby, how can listeners join in?
Well, that's easy. They can just visit colorbartx.com or call us at 936-439-4972. We're in Huntsville and Conroe, ready to make your year stunning.
Thanks, Abby. Folks, don't wait to reinvent yourself with the Color Bar's Bellamy magic. Hey friends, Rob Hip here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget, and as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are. Third location on Veterans Memorial, coming soon. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
Please come home. I got beef and lonely. All I hear. Please come home.
We tricked you, Huntsville. That's never going away. We told you. We told you that's
the song I was singing on Monday and Tuesday,
It's only on Friday you're going to get beans and bologna.
That's right.
Man, are you hungry, homie? Beans and bologna. You know me.
Just come home.
Hold up. Wait up. Feeling it, Billy. Man, Hormel. It's the way. Got beans and bologna. Eating all day. On this show with Michelle. Hey, welcome in. My boy Bill. Hey, Sam. Houston Memorial Funeral Home. When it's time to go home, give this guy a call. What rhymes with home? Give a dog a bone.
Bone.
Give a dog a bone when you go home.
That's right.
That was pretty good.
Don't illegally fly a drone. So dumb. We are done. That only happens on a Friday. Welcome in. Michelle Carter's here with us. What's up, Michelle?
Hello.
Welcome
how
back.
Are you? Thank you.
I was worried we scared you off on Wednesday.
No.
You were done. The internship over. Everybody's done.
So you're the intern.
I am.
So you're like my assistant.
No. No.
Hang on. You stay out of this.
No. See,
so like you're going to help me with the stuff that I do.
It's up to Mr. Hip.
Yeah. See.
Who?
Mr. Hip.
Yeah.
Who's that? His dad?
See, I told Michelle, I said, Michelle, are you ready for this morning?
Damn, I didn't know your dad was involved.
Michelle is a very respectful young lady, and she's doing some amazing things. Billy, you didn't know she is from Leap Ambassadors, and Leap is, and we talked about this last week or on Wednesday, felt like last week, but Leap, and not putting down any other students because all the students are great, but Leap is some of the best of the best at Sam Houston State, and
hey, isn't that with Mr. Yon?
It is. Just said it. Yeah, Mike Yon.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So, but we're so thankful.
You can shadow me anytime.
Okay. But we're so thankful to have Michelle, and she and I are working on a couple of projects. Even today when we get off the show, we've already got a busy day planned, and looking forward to to getting going. Michelle, a couple of days in, school this semester just got started. Was it yesterday?
Yes, yesterday was our first day.
So what was that like?
And we're
just getting
already
back after
felling.
it.
God almighty.
Yeah. What was it like just getting back into the routine of things?
It was great. I was a little off my game, I won't lie. It was a little tough, but it was nice to be back in school, back in the CJ building, which is my second home. That's where I spend most of my time. It was good to see everyone, familiar faces, students, fellow LEAP ambassadors. So it was nice. It was nice.
Well, it's good to be back. When we had to do a little quick kind of interview too again. When was that? Monday? That was Martin Luther King Day. But you were on campus.
I was.
So what was good? There was a lot of students around. What was going on?
So they closed down campus, I want to say only on Tuesday, but on Monday it was open. And so everyone was trying to get their books before the semester started and all that. So I was at the bookstore, and after I got my books, I sat down for our meeting. And there were a lot of students, and I was surprised because the conditions on the road weren't the best, but there was a lot of kids.
They were trying to get them Einstein bagels.
Yeah, there you go.
They closed it down.
Did they?
Yeah.
There's Einstein bagels on campus?
I don't
no
hang
more?
out.
No more.
I don't hang out on campus as much as I used to. So, apparently when you're an older dude, you're just a creep. So,
Billy, if you were kind of hanging out on campus, I'd kind of be worried.
Hey, man, that was the thing in high school. You get you a backpack, some encyclopedias, throw them in there, and just walk around.
Michelle, if you saw this guy just walking around, what would you think? I have to ask you this.
I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of people walking
see,
everywhere.
it's all
So it
exclusive
wouldn't
now.
be it wouldn't be weird.
Okay. See, and this is why we just love Michelle. She's so nice. She's never going to put you under the bus,
Man, how
Billy.
you know I wasn't like a hottie back in the 90s, man?
He had Billy used to wear this shirt. He would wear these muscular shirts, and it would say "Hottie with a Body" back in the day. So anyways.
Hey, I can say that now, too.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, is that the movie? Was she texting you about the movie? Need your
I don't
copy?
know. I don't have a copy.
She said something wasn't streaming anywhere. Leah just sent a message saying it's not streaming anywhere. I need your copy. I don't know what that means, but maybe she's talking about the movie. Did you read the previous text message? Maybe she sent you a message before that, Billy.
Look, I don't just have folks texting me.
Well, you got a text there. No, it's only one. I don't know what she means by that. No. Anyways. All right. Well, Michelle, we're going to head over. No one, by the way, as far as I know, nobody has figured out the issue. Well, I don't want to say issue. Well, it is an issue.
I got lots of issues.
There's an issue with this. Jamie Saucier was saying it says "Good morning Huntsville" instead of "Hello Huntsville." That's not what was wrong with the photo, by the way. That's not what was wrong with the photo. Outside of that, man, we had a lot of messages come in, but nobody else knows what's wrong.
Hang on, go down.
These are just entries.
Oh, I thought it said something about Billy somewhere.
No. So so one final time, and if you figure this out during the week, go for it. I encourage you, look very carefully.
Truth of the matter is we want to go to Grand Buffet.
Please. And I'd like for my soda water to be paid for by the funeral home.
Well, I'll buy you a soda water.
Yeah, so
soda.
Just look at this photo, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. Should I give them a hint?
No.
No hint at all?
No hint. It's as big as Dallas.
It's as big as Dallas to you. It wasn't obvious to me at all.
Yeah,
Michelle knows what it is now. You see, I mean, there's something here that you see. We told you, but you would have never known, right?
I would have never known, but yeah.
But now you get it.
But now I see it.
Yeah.
Let's just say that it involves something. If this was really happening, it would be kind of like, "Hi, I'm Billy." Okay. Is that kind of a good hint?
Yeah, I think you went too far.
You think I went too far?
People have to work. They have to earn stuff. This is why I'm such a big fan of rodeo. You have to put in the time, the effort, the training. You have to get out and do it. You have to earn it. Can't nobody just give it to you. You got to go out and get it.
Yeah.
And you're just handing people stuff.
Well, I just said
this ain't no doggone participation trophy, okay? This is a grand buffet, all you can eat with a soda water.
With the soda water.
I mean, that's better than any gold bucket I ever got.
All right, Michelle, let's head over to our Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line.
You going to talk to him?
Michelle, you want to take the call today? Did you do this before?
I have not.
Do it.
No.
Do it. It's your turn.
I don't know.
You don't ever know.
Poor Michelle.
He never gives you any information.
If they don't answer, they don't win.
Oh, is that how that works?
They're winning flowers and $20 today by Cash App or Venmo. I really don't want to go to the bank and have to get a $20 bill.
Hey, leave me a message.
Hey, you didn't win because you didn't answer the phone. All right. Well, that's horrible.
Hey, this is where it gets fun because they turn around and call back.
Yeah. And if,
I just missed your call.
If they call back before I get to the next number, I'll accept it.
Oh, okay.
But if they don't, you're gone. Sorry. Bye, Felicia. Do people still say that? Bye, Felicia.
Rachel says, will you grab Kyle's gift card from Rob and bring it to work tomorrow, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sitting up there. We have so many. We've given away a lot of Cafe Texan gift cards. They're up here. We're just waiting on people to come by.
I'm a funeral home, not a doggone gift card delivery service. Yes, Miss Rachel, I got you.
No problem.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here we go. Oh, look. Oh, and more. Oh, I know who this is now. I know who this is. You want to take this one, Michelle? Can we put you on the spot? Are you nervous?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Adrian. I totally tried to answer, but my phone was trying to do the video too.
Nope, disqualified.
It's me. Y'all called me.
Nope.
It's not too late. Don't tell me it's too late.
Nope. Nope.
I can try to answer.
Nope.
You're mean.
Nope.
You just heard it. You heard it.
Hard for that.
You heard a new voice. You heard a new voice, didn't you, Adrian, just now that said hello?
I did, yes.
Introduce yourself.
Hello,
Yeah.
Miss Adrian. I'm Michelle Cardenas, the new intern for Hello Huntsville. How are you today?
I am great, Michelle. I am Adrian with Cabins and More, Texas. It's very nice to meet you.
It is so nice to meet you. Well, congratulations. You're our winner for today.
Yeah, Michelle, she's gonna be helping me like day-to-day stuff, like getting my socks on, getting in and out of the car, stuff like that.
And Adrian, I'm putting Michelle to work on useful things. Like I'm not going to have her go deliver things, so don't worry, Michelle. You're not going to be delivery. That's what we have Billy for.
You got a nice car?
Yeah. But you have flowers.
Well, I tell you what, Billy needs all the help he can get.
He does. Adrian, have you texted in to win before?
You know, I haven't.
Well, how about that?
Oh my God.
Beginner's luck.
This is exciting.
Beginner's luck. 20. Do you have Cash App or Venmo?
I do.
Oh,
I do.
perfect. I as much as I love my friends at Walker County Federal, sometimes when we give away money, Adrian, I literally have to go over there. It's this weird old process where you got to like drive over to the bank, and they're great. They love you. They know your name, but then you got to get $20. And when I do it, I'm like, can I please have a brand new crisp $20 to give away?
That's the lending institution right beside the premier funeral home in Huntsville, right?
Yeah, the best funeral home in Huntsville.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
absolutely.
I drive that way every day.
Well, Adrian, there
Whether
you go.
I want to or not.
$20 and a bouquet of flowers coming your way today. How do you want us? Hey, in all seriousness, how do you
want us to Venmo these flowers?
Yeah, how can we?
Venmo the flowers?
Yeah, but in all seriousness, are you going to be around today? Would you like us to deliver these to you? We really don't mind doing that.
Oh, either way, I'll be out and about, so I can swing by wherever or whatever works.
Okay, well, we'll text you and we'll figure that out. So, but congratulations.
All right, that sounds great.
Michelle, we always
you
ask
so
her.
much.
Well, one last thing, we're teaching Michelle as we go along here. You know what we do, Michelle?
I know it.
Michelle knows it. Go ahead, Michelle.
All right. Miss Adrian, what are you grateful for today?
It's thankful.
Well, for today, I am grateful for sunshine because this girl needs sunshine, and it's beautiful outside.
Love it. I'm thankful.
Are you like
for
singing?
sunshine,
No, she's singing the
thankful
John
for rain.
Denver. I got sunshine on my shoulder.
I don't. I have oil from the hydraulic door that dripped on my shoulder. Michelle, Michelle is here. She wanted us. She did a great job answering. And Adrian, God bless you. We love you, and thank you for being a part of the show today.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful day.
All right, you too. Bye bye.
Oh, bye.
There you go. Great job, Michelle.
Thank you.
She's been doing your home. One of the things I complimented Michelle on, she did her homework. Like when she came in, guns a-blazing, she knew like what we were doing here. She had a good idea.
It took me 3 months to get that.
Yeah.
I forgot every doggone time.
Yeah, Billy,
he would turn to me and go, I'm like,
and Billy would go,
beans and bologna.
Is your refrigerator running?
Crap, man. I got a lot of other stuff that's very important to remember.
Yeah, you do. Well, all right. Well, that'll wrap it up here. We hope that you've had a great week, friends. Just wanted to encourage you this morning, a little bit of inspiration. As you head into this weekend, think about that one person that you can help this weekend. There may be a neighbor that's got gutters that are clogged up, an elderly neighbor that can't get out, someone that needs groceries. Just
do
keep
you
a
do
mindful.
Gutters too?
Excuse me?
Do you do gutters too?
No, I don't.
I don't. What is this intern thing? Good thing you're not a funeral service intern. We run the snot out of them.
But I do want to remind you, in all seriousness, friends, today, think about somebody out there that may need help. And if you haven't talked to a neighbor in a while, go knock on their door and check on them. Make sure that they're doing okay. And let's get out there and make a difference, Huntsville. This is a great community. We love being here. We love this community. We love the people. That's what makes Huntsville so great. And so think about those things. And next week, get ready. Rain going to be in the forecast all next week.
Is it freezing rain?
No, it's going to be cold rain.
Well, we can deal with some cold rain, but I'm done with this freezing.
No,
mess.
it's a waste. If it's 33 degrees and it's raining, it is a complete waste of cold weather. I would much rather there be winter weather than 33 and raining.
I'm very seriously considering suing the neighborhood I live in.
Why is that?
Because I moved to a place called Summer Place Village.
And it's not summer.
It froze. What type of false advertising is that?
All right, well, that'll wrap it up. Billy, good show this week. Thank you, my friend. Michelle, thank you. Michelle and I got a busy day, so we better get rolling.
Got to get them gutters clean.
We got to get them clean. Huntsville, we love you. Remember, as you head into this weekend, make a difference. And as I end every broadcast, reminding you today that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good morning, Huntsville. We'll be back at it Monday. Guests lining up all next week. Until then, have a wonderful and blessed weekend. So long, everyone.